Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Vicky, and today on my channel we are going to be talking about mental health, emotional borderline personality disorder, and with that there is many stages of it that you can have. There is all different kinds of disorders you can have, but mine is this specific one, and I'm going to tell you how I deal with it and what it is for me and how it started. So when I was 17 years old, I was finally diagnosed with emotional borderline personality disorder, and with that I was finding it very difficult to how can I put this? To deal with relationships, so family, friends, relationships with man or female. It was difficult. I've got anxiety, I have voices, I have 5, and you deal with it in many different ways. My way is I am a self-harmer, so just a heads up, this is just to let people know if you are also a self-harmer. Just a disclosure, please turn off now as I'm about to talk about it. So I started cutting at the age of 14 as well, and you know, people say, oh well, she's just attention seeking, and that wasn't the case. I was being bullied, I had anorexia, and I was also bulimic. I still suffer from bulimia, so if you want a video about that, please either comment below and I will do one for you, or private message me. But yeah, going back to what I was talking about, so at the age of 17 I, tried to deal with everyday life and tried to get on. I'd have my highs and I'd have my lows, and my lows were very bad. And I went to the mental health team and I told them, and obviously you don't know what's wrong with you, you get really worried. And I would say to myself, something's wrong with me, this isn't right, I want to harm myself, I want to shut myself away, I don't trust anyone, what's wrong? So they said, okay, well, we'll do all these tests and we'll find out what's wrong with you. So I was like, okay, fair enough. So then what I did is I went and had these assessments, and there's loads of things you have to target to get to where I am. And sorry, hay fever. And so I did it. And they said, well, you've got emotional borderline disorder. And some of it is trauma. Some things have happened to me in the past when I was younger. There are other videos if you'd like to talk about them. And they turned around and they said to me, every day is going to be a battle. You have to take medication to help your anxiety and to help your emotional side of things. And I was like, okay, I'll do it. Well, I have been on tablets from the age of 17 up to the age of 28, and not one tablet ever helped me. I decided, right, that's it, I'm not taking medication, because medication either mongs me out or it makes me aggressive. So I said to myself, right, you stick to a schedule, you go to bed at a certain time, you do relaxation, you do your breathing techniques, which is you breathe out and you breathe in, you listen to calm music, you do something that is relaxing, and I did for a while. I'm now going to be 35 in 3 days, so you know, it's a lot different. I'm a grown adult, I should know how to cope with it, but there are days when I don't know how to cope with it. There are days when I wake up in the morning and I I just say to myself, I'm not doing anything. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to get out of bed. You know, I don't want to walk my dog. I don't want to socialise. And that's when my partner, who is my carer, comes in and he goes, right, you need to have a shower, you need to have a drink, you need to take your medication, you need to do this. And he's really good at that. And I praise him so much for what he does for me. He does a hell of a lot. And, you know, when I'm having a really bad day, I will turn to my dog. She's my world. And she will sit by me and, you know, be there for me when I need her. She knows when I'm not right because she doesn't leave me alone. She pesters me for attention, which is really nice. And, you know, it is very difficult on the other side of it because I have voices. Now, my voices. I have 5 voices. One I've had since I was 10 years old, and I thought she was just my imaginary friend. But turns out it's not the case. This voice has been with me, as I said, from 10. I am now going on 35. I have 4 others who, there's an aggressor, there's a child, there's an old lady, and there is another one which is quite blurry, you can't hear it, but the one that I've had since I was 10, she has Tourette's. So when I'm out and she's out, it is very difficult because she say things that you don't mean to say in public. And it gets very difficult, and I have to time it. Sounds really stupid, but I do. I have to time when I go out. I have to know what I'm doing, where I'm going, how long it's going to take me, and I have to plan where I'm going every day if I feel up to it, because I have mobility issues as well, and it is very difficult when that specific voice is out, because imagine if you're ticking or anything like that, people look at you differently if they've never seen it. So that's another thing that's difficult. And then my other voice, Becky, that's the one I've got to say. Becky, she's my aggressor, she's my protector. She will protect me and keep me safe from harm. She's out quite a lot, and if you ever see her, you know, you will see a different side of me. This is me, Vicky, just so you know. If you ever see them, I'm quite aggressive, I'm quite brutal. I say it how it is when she's out. With the one that's got Tourette's, her name is Sarah Lou. I've had to name my voices so I know who they are, so my partner knows who they are, and he can then respond to that voice and tell that voice to go away. Now, I do have strategies to deal with them, which is very difficult sometimes. And the one thing we do with Becky is we count to 10 and we send her away. Other signals that you know I'm coming out is some of my words I might say, or my eyes go a different colour. You can't see them at the moment because it's quite dark here now, and my lighting's not very good, and I am using my iPad. But with, you know, emotional borderline personality disorder, there is not much you can do apart from therapy. Now, for me, therapy is not something I want to do. I don't want to be sitting in a room with a bunch of people I do not know, and I do not want to be talking about that with them, because my voices come out a lot more if it's people that have the same problem as me. Sounds stupid, but it's true. I like to feel that I'm safe in the environment, or Becky will come out and it will be hard for her to go away. Sorry, I'm nervous, that's why my hands are all over the place. So yeah, and obviously family is a big one for me. I don't get on with my mum very well, but at the moment we're all good, so I love you, Mum. She's a wonderful lady. She's done a lot for me in my past. She's been there through thick and thin for everything I've ever put her through and what I've been through, and without her I wouldn't be the person I am today. And you know, she's seen some very, very lows. I'm talking suicide attempts, I'm talking being put into a mental health institution, you know, seeing me get arrested because I'm unable to calm down and they've had to take me away. There's a lot that I've been through, and my mum has always been there. We've had heartache, you know, so without her I wouldn't be who I am now, and I wouldn't make the effort that I've been making for such a long time. I've turned my life around. I'm now engaged. You know, I've got a wonderful fiance. I have a wonderful home. I have family and friends who love me and adore me. And without them, I wouldn't get through what I'm getting through now. And that's what I love about them. They always worry about me. They always make sure I'm okay and I've got what I need. And, you know, I'm grateful that I have that. Now, there are some people out there today, who are going through something or another and they don't know where to go. And all I can say to you is, you're strong, you are beautiful, and no matter what anyone says to you, you will get through this. And that is what one person always used to say to me all the time: you are young, you are beautiful, and you will get through this. And you know, it's been hard. I've gone through some very lows, as I've said, and I will talk about them in future videos. We'll do story to story. But you know, end of the day, having this and having mental health isn't easy. I do have anxiety, so there are days when I do not go out. I refuse to go out. I can't do it. I can't be around people. Just walking out my door, it petrifies me. Being around people petrifies me. So yeah, so having someone that is really supportive, and he's supporting me in doing this, doing my channel, because he thinks this will be really good for me and it will help others out there who have some kind of problem that they're going through, if it's mental health or if it's something else. If you have a health issue that you don't understand, just, you know, just do you. Just do what you feel is right for you. Don't listen to anyone else. You are an individual person. You are not what people say you are. You are not that illness. You are a person, and mental health does come into a category with, oh, she's a bit crazy or she's a bit nuts. No. That's not the case. And if people are saying that to you, that is very wrong. But you be the stronger one, and you turn around and walk away from the situation if it upsets you. I've learnt along the way, I've learnt that people can be nasty and they don't understand mental health. And you know, a friend of ours, he didn't understand it, and he's researching it. So research this one. If you don't understand it, go ahead and write down an emotional borderline personality disorder. As I said to you, there's many disorders, which I won't go through now, obviously, unless you want me to. But you know, my individual problem that I have, the main problem I have is hay fever. It's when I'm down, I'm down, and I hate on myself. And one of the few things that I actually do, and the main one at the moment that I'm doing, is I'm starving myself. I don't want to eat. I don't, you know, what goes in, I can control. I was a self-harmer for a very long time, since the age of 14, and I stopped when I was 29. No, 30. Sorry, 30. And it took patience and willingness, and knowing that if I kept doing it, I was hurting the people around me, not just myself, and I didn't want to have scars. So I found, as stupid as it may sound, I found other ways of harming myself, and then I stopped altogether, and then I decided that the best way to feel like you're harming yourself, not that I'm saying you should, is for people that like pain, get tattoos. Tattoos are lovely. Tattoos are wonderful. I've got one on my back, one here, and one here. I'm hoping to have one down here and one down here. Now, I go and get this done specifically because the pain of a tattoo gives me a thrill, as sounds very kinky but it's not, a thrill of where the pain hits and I feel better. I don't advise anyone to self-harm. Self-harm is not good, it doesn't achieve anything, just leaves you with scars that will be regrettable when you are older and you see them and you've got to look at them. As I said, like, for me, I do colouring, I do a lot of art when I want to, I interact with my partner quite a lot, I do Xbox with him, that's quite good. I do, cleaning our home with him if I can, mainly, like, he'll pass me the washing because I can sit down and I can fold it, but he does the rest, which is really nice of him. Or I sit and I cuddle my dog, who's here laying next to me, and we have cuddles and kisses. And if I'm having a bad day, she won't leave my side. Sorry, she's going to interfere now. And without my little munchkin, I wouldn't be where I am now. She's helped me through a few miscarriages, she's helped me through losing my nana, when I lost the right side of my body, she helped me kind of get it back a little bit, so she used to lift my arm up. She's my world, and without her, it's not right. I can't be without her. I love spending time with her when she's not being a pain. She's my fur baby, as I say, because I don't have children, so she does get spoiled. And with having what I've got, it's difficult because there are days where I do push her away and I don't want to interact with her, and it's mind. I'm trying to film. And I don't want to be around her, so I do shut myself away from her at times. But yeah, she's a little darling when she wants to be, but also she can be a pain in the bum. And what dog isn't? What child isn't? She is the most big kid going. She's mummy's baby, and you're gonna hurt yourself. Be careful. So yeah, without her, life would be empty because she is my baby, and she's lovely. She makes every day difficult, like she is right now. No, go over there. Like she is right now. She's being a bit of a pain at the moment. But anyway, when I deal with my mental health, which is every day, by the way, every day is a different day. So yeah, if you have any questions about it or want to know more about it, please leave a comment down below. Subscribe to my channel if you already are, and thank you for watching. Bye.